Hey, Amani.
Hi, Jane. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I figured, let me change this like we can see comments as people come in. We'll kind of take
Yep.
our time here. But as everyone's joining, and we'll repeat this a couple of times as people join. We are just wanting to share more about our December workout challenge, or otherwise known
Yeah.
as DeZumba.
Zumba.
So hopefully people are able to join. I don't have the YouTube up, so we just got to live in a we just got to live
Yeah.
in faith that people are joining.
I'm just
But
checking
how's
that if you are live from
yeah,
your channel or not, because that is what we should be doing.
exactly. Okay, let me look
One
real
sec.
quick.
Yeah.
It just let me hopefully this doesn't kick me out if I go. That's just sometimes
Right.
it kicks you out if you go to your YouTube because I'm just on
You're
my
live. You're
phone.
live. You're live. You're live. Don't go. Don't go anywhere.
Okay. Yep. Oh yeah, I hear people
Downsizing.
coming. Oh my goodness, hey. Shay's with us and Felicia, beautiful Felicia. Oh, Felicia and her Ayuga short. You were coming for us in that short, Felicia.
Yep. Hi, Diva. Didi. Hi. Thank you for joining. Listening and cooking. Nice. What are you cooking? Hi, B. I always do this. Uh,
So we just want to go ahead,
so
Hermione.
Jane, your voice is breaking. You'll have to like sit or stand somewhere, like not be in
Yeah,
motion because it's breaking your internet signal. We are here to talk about our DeZumba challenge for December. Hi everyone, Wolfpack Master. Hi, welcome,
hey,
welcome.
Wolfmaster.
Mm.
Hey,
Yeah, I can hear
Wolfpack.
you now.
Perfect.
Yeah, I can hear you. Perfect. Yeah, you. I like your shades. I like your vibe. I like it.
Yeah. Well, you have to. The sun is very bright right now. Let me
Yeah,
show
I
y'all
can
the
see.
view. Yeah, let me show you the view, and I can't see anything, so let me show y'all the view real quick. On
Yeah,
my, I am in complete vacation mode, but let me
yeah.
show y'all the view if I can. Where's my little camera at? I'll show y'all the view. Here we go. I'll do
This is
this. Nope,
Jared
I didn't.
Talks. Wolfpack Master is saying this is Jared Talks. Okay. Hi. Okay, I think she left by mistake. Let her be back. Cool girl vibes. Yeah, she's all cool. She's vacationing and chilling. Let me just text her once. We want to talk about the challenge. How's your day going, everyone? Don't forget to type in hashtag wellness into my chat if you're on my channel. It'll share the link to your channel in my chat, and we can always go back to the chat and like the live and get in touch. So to share your channel link, type in hashtag wellness into your chat, and if you're in Jen's chat, type in hashtag chickens to share your channel link. We are here to talk about our Zumba challenge for December. It's the Zumba challenge.
Okay, there we
Uh,
go.
yeah, I was just telling people about the Zumba challenge and how they can, type in the hashtags for each of our channels
Perfect.
to share their links. Hi, Ayush. Hi, Tammy. Thank you for joining. What are you cooking? Hi, Vanessa Grace. Hi. Everybody's cooking and watching. I love it. I
I
love it,
love
love
it.
it,
It's
love
yeah, this is
it.
perfect. Yeah, y'all have to
Perfect.
as we talk, y'all have to let us know in the chat what y'all are cooking. So make sure to let us know. But yeah, we
Yeah.
wanted to get on for just a little bit to talk about the December challenge, which is Zumba, just to kind of verbalize it. I think essentially a couple of months ago, Hermione and I, well, everybody was kind of talking about, so many days left until the end of the year and some of the whether it's fitness goals, weight loss goals, just health goals, whatever category you want to put the goals in. Everyone was kind of, being encouraged to let's finish off the year all in. Let's get locked in, finish out the year all the way, right? And so Hermione and I were kind of talking, and one of the things that always gets me like supercharged or just in that mode of let's hit this is Zumba. I know Downsizing Divas in the chat. She's done the Zumba thing before. Many other people
Oh,
who have
okay.
joined or commented have has tried it in the past or they've been interested, whatever the case is. But it's just something I love to do. It gets my cardio, it gets my toning. It's the one thing I know a lot of us talk about visceral fat. I don't. I'm not even going to get into the science of whether of how visceral fat works. I just know that when I do Zumba, it hits all the right muscles in my
Absolutely.
core, in my back, in my upper thighs. It hits all the right muscles. That's all I know. That's all I'll say about how Zumba is for me. What Hermione? What has been your experience with Zumba?
Yeah, like it's a full body rush that I get, like a full body motion workout. The pace can be slow. I prefer
Yep.
medium pace, but there are three levels to it as far as I know.
Hmm.
We are not,
Yep.
by the way, we are not professional Zumba
Right.
people, but we are
Right.
very enthusiastic about it. Like what JC says is aficionado. Like, what do you call it? Like,
Aficionado. Uh-huh.
yeah, yeah. So we are very enthusiastic about dancing in Zumba, and
Yeah.
that is what I believe that there are three levels: slow, medium,
There's
and fast.
three, yeah. And
So
I call
slow
it
is
gold. Yeah, gold,
okay.
regular. And then toning isn't really fast or slow. I always forget what the is it extreme? Is that the third? I can't remember what
Yeah,
the third one or heat or something. Yeah.
like the pro or the hard level is something
Hmm.
we aspire to do someday.
Right.
But right now, slow and medium, that is the beginner or the medium
Correct.
paced level, is what we are targeting. You can do it at your own time and convenience and of place,
Right.
like the whatever time suits you, wherever you are in the world. Take out 5 to 10 minutes if you can. We are starting with 5 minutes because it's flexible for everyone, and it can be up to 60 minutes also, it depending
Right.
on your level of energy and how many times a week you can commit. What we are targeting, and we are thinking that 2 to 3 times a week is what
Yeah.
we will be committing to. And the playlist, if you want to refer to some playlists for Zumba, JC has them on her
Yep.
channel, like the playlist, Zumba playlist. And she's also organizing a tutorial. JC, when is it? Like, I don't know the details of the
The
time.
tutorial, sure. Yeah. So the tutorial will be, and as Amani said, there is a playlist. I encourage y'all to go to my channel, look at the playlist. There's already some tutorials on there and some of the Zumba Gold on there. But the tutorial after 24 votes, so I was glad about that it got that many votes. I'm going to do Monday, December 1st, 5:30 Eastern time, and so everybody can make that adjustment. And then also I'm going to do one at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. So there'll be a kind of that mid afternoon, 5:30 p.m. Eastern, and then also 8 o'clock p.m. Um, they will be it will be a tutorial pace in the sense of I may show kind of, okay, here's the full move, and then I'm going to break down that move. I would ask forgiveness if I don't get the names of every move right. I just do the move, but I will at least speak to the category of music styles. So I tend to do the more Latin version of Zumba. So it's going to have the cumbia style, the salsa, the reggaeton, and then the merengue. So it's not to say there are times there'll be more of the hip hop style, especially in the arm movements that we'll do. We'll talk through the basic steps. I'll talk through modifications. I modify, and I'm someone, back in the day, 12 years ago, I was doing Zumba 4 to 5 times a week at the high level. But life has happened since then. So I'm in between Zumba Gold and Zumba regular, but I still do modifications. I don't like doing a lot of jumping. So I'll kind of talk about the choices you can make when there's a jump move. I don't like to. I'm weird about, and Hermione, you'll have to tell me your experience. Like when it asks for a spin and then you go immediately into a move. I don't like that. I don't necessarily suffer from vertigo, but I tend to, if I do a spin and then try to go into a move, I kind of lose my balance. So I don't do a lot of spins. Hamani, what kind of modifications have you done in the past?
Yeah, so like the jumps I don't do because I have all my weight in my lower body, and like
Hmm.
it's difficult to balance. Like I don't
Right,
do spins too much. If there is a
right,
spin, I take my time in doing it, or maybe I
got
do a
it.
half spin and come back to my place, or I stay in the place and I do the arms. Like if there is a jump,
Yes,
I do the arms.
yes,
I don't jump, but I do the arms. And how
right.
you can lift and stand on your ankles, I do this. I don't jump, I do this. Like I move my
Yep.
ankles and up and
Yes,
down,
do
up and down.
a lot of calves, and then we'll also talk about. And I'm looking at. I see. Cindy Taisha. I see you in the chat, and
Yeah,
so let's
let me
see some
just
of
see
my.
that how many people. I just say hi to everyone. Let me
Yeah,
just see who all are there.
yeah.
So,
But I was
ma-
going to
uh,
call out to simply Taisha because she reminds us all of our the importance of toning. And so when we go through the
yeah,
moves, I'll talk about how you can bring in, especially for the arms. You always want to act like there's some resistance in the air, and you can do that
absolutely.
with the different arm movements. You can do that with the leg movements. Again,
Mhm.
you're gonna feel it even on the tutorial. You're gonna Hey Teddy and Teddy, hopefully you'll join us. I know you did a big shout out for the the GLP men in our community. But you know what I love about you, Teddy, you're like, I'm not waiting. I'm joining these challenges. So I love that about you, Teddy, that
Just
you're
give me a
joining in no
second,
matter
JC. I'll be
what.
back. I'll just give me a
You'll be
minute. I'll
back.
be back.
Okay, understood. And then let's see, Cookie. Hey, Cookie, but I'm gonna keep tabs. Sounds like fun. I've never Cookie. You'll be fine with Zumba. You'll out Zumba all of us, Cookie. And so I hope everyone's having a good pre Thanksgiving. You'll be there in the first live. Thank you, Joe. And then I'll talk a little bit. What I'll make sure to do is have there are a couple of YouTube channels that they do the Zumba Centao, which is the Zumba from a seated position.
Yeah,
So you can from the sea, as Joe has shown us with the vibration plate, and then some of the when
yeah,
she participates in some of the other challenges, there are a lot of strength moves you can do
yep.
and cardio moves that you can do from a seated position. So Zumba Centao is that. I'll try to remember to have a chair in the tutorial to show a couple of those moves, what you can do for that and
Yeah.
everything.
So for me, I will be doing like Bollywood freestyle hip hop style
Nice,
Zumba. And it also has contemporary moves because I'll be doing a medium and slow paced. So there is a contemporary dance form where
right?
it's very slow, like you move your neck and your arms, and
Yep.
it's more about your upper body. Because
Yes.
if I'm committing to 2 to 3 times a week, it might be that on Monday I can do the little medium pace and fast pace. For the other, I'll do a slow paced
Exactly.
contemporary style
Yeah.
where it
Exactly.
involves more of your strength and resistance and control on your body and breathing rather than
Mm.
fast paced and like high interval one. So you
Right.
can choose your space and time and the music you like I know Felicia does dance to Ed Sheeran songs, and we are
Yes.
like quite similar. I saw her shorts. So you
Can
can do a normal dance. Zumba does not just mean
you
like
can?
uh, like modify it as per your convenience, but I feel dancing it really impacts your overall body, and it is
Yep.
an over like a full body workout. And
Right.
if
It
you can like sit on your seat and move like your neck and do
and
this
arms. If
and
you
do
can move your
this
legs and everything, yeah,
and
you can do it.
arms.
Yeah,
Yeah, like Teddy,
you
I
can
would
do
love
it.
if you join us. Like it would be great because I understand that you have to do a seated one, so it is fine, absolutely, and it will definitely be fun. That is for sure. And
Yeah.
we are here to help you all out in case you need any help. Like JC has already compiled so many things for us, and
And real quick, Hermione. Like even and I'll even the one of the main channels, the gentleman, because you mentioned kind of like the Bollywood dance. There is a whole style within the, the because the Bolly, I would say the Bollywood community, and even like especially it's really popular like in Singapore and China and stuff like that. Zumba is as
yep,
well. Like they still have a big movement, unlike the U.S. Because our movement kind of dwindled down with Zumba. But the gentleman I follow, who I kind of have sent a lot of people to, the at Zumba Sulu,
hmm
Sulu, Zumba Sulu.
Mm-hmm.
he mixes all the dances. Like even like this morning I did a 45-minute one, and he had like all the Latin dances I mentioned. He even threw it back to the twist. If y'all, for those of you in the US who remember the song The Twist, and he does a
Yeah,
couple
yeah,
of different Bollywood moves. And what I like about him is he'll do all of those moves in a single song. Like he doesn't wait for the music. And it's really, and you mentioned Ed Sheeran. He does a lot of stuff to like Ed Sheeran, Jason Derulo. The other Zumba, the lady that I found, she does a lot of contemporary songs, like the Taylor Swift of the world and things like that. It's really about finding that beat. You can do
yeah,
like, let me tell you, friends, all of y'all with theme songs, that's a Zumba song.
yeah,
There's not all of y'all theme songs. You can put a Zumba song to it, right?
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
Sure.
maybe Hermione, that's something we can do. We can do a we can do a theme song live of everybody's channel and do a Zumba dance to it.
Yeah,
So
like a medley of all the songs together, and that
exactly,
can combine to about an hour worth of music, I think.
exactly. I mean, we would
Maybe
get your permission to use your theme song, of course, but
yeah, yeah, of course. Yeah. It would
yeah,
be fun. It would be fun.
yeah.
But then,
But
yeah,
it but
if
it
you are okay, two tips for the people if they want to upload it to the channels like this workout or a short or a long form video, there is a lot of music available on YouTube. We have
yes,
playlists you can use, and also the music that is on YouTube, you can always use it. And I think Harjareen has made some songs for some of the channel like content creators.
yeah.
You can use that because they you might get a copyright issue if you use the songs directly, like without
That's correct.
giving the
So
credits.
like when
So
I
that's
do
very
it,
important.
yeah.
That's very
So,
important for
so
the people who would be like recording this and uploading it to their channels. If you're going live, also try and figure out
like
copyright free
master
music.
music, right? Yeah.
Yeah, like music that is copyright free or available to use for public use and commercial use freely,
So what I
because
simply
that
do,
is something.
Hermione, real quick, what I simply do is I
Yeah,
just put the music through my Bluetooth. Like when I did my live the other day, the music
yeah,
was going through my Bluetooth, and then I added a song from YouTube later. And then of course, if you're just doing, and you don't have to upload, you can literally just go to my channel or Hermione channel and drop the little dance and fire emoji, or just said I did it, completed. You don't have to because I will say this: these challenges, especially if we're trying to do this 2 to 3, the goal or the hope is that you're doing this 2 to 3 times a week for the entire month of December. There's
yeah,
not an expectation that I won't even upload every time. I don't plan to
absolutely.
upload. Like I said, I'll go live maybe once a week. I'll do a couple of shorts, like if I try something different or try something new.
Yeah,
But I'm not going to upload every time I do it. And I think, we have to, it's December. That means there's holidays, there's travel, there's a lot of things going on. So,
yep,
what I say is this is the challenge. Set your expectations, your durations, your goals within this challenge. And that's what you do. And ultimately, it's to have fun and to try something different. And if you love it, come January, come February, come whatever month, you're still doing it.
yep,
And that's
for
and that's
sure.
kind of the goal. Yeah.
This is like the nudge in the direction of us trying to, even make us accountable. Like we are putting it out there that we are going to do this. I will be
Right.
checking in on the people. Like, let's do a poll also, JC, like, whoever is joining. And if we can have like a sort of a attendance sort of a thing every week, there, how many times did you do, and do you have any issues doing it, or do you need
Right.
any help and all of that? We can always, do that. Even I won't be recording all the time, but for the ones who want to record and upload, because 2 3 times a week is a lot, but still if you want to do it, please use the music wisely. Like I'm sure most of them are aware, but still, I think we should just put it out there
I
that
think most people are
use.
aware. If
Yeah,
I'm doing a short, I just use the music that YouTube offers. I do
yeah,
the one where you can keep the beat, because then
yeah,
it will follow the beat of the dance. But
yeah,
any 4 count, 16, depending on, again, it's all about the beat. So if you can find
yeah,
a 6 count, 8 count, 16 count in that rhythm of the thing you're doing or the style you're doing, it's gonna match. And even if it doesn't match, it's still fun. It's still about the activity, right? But if
yeah.
you're doing
I
a
think
longer
there are
form,
people.
of course, yeah. If you're doing the longer form, of course, then yeah, definitely use your own. music if you're making it, or use, yeah, YouTube itself has a good collection of songs to
Yep,
match, so that's never a
yep.
worry. Hey Twan,
And
thank you
also,
for
I think,
joining.
yeah, hi, Twan. And I think it's her Zep bound anniversary today. Zep
It is,
anniversary.
yes. It's her
Congratulations.
anniversary, and then perfectly Pamela. It was her anniversary. I think what, last
Ah,
week, I believe
okay.
it was. Yeah,
Okay,
and so
okay.
really,
How nice.
and then and the other addition, because we, and so Twan, I'm looking at you, Twan, and a couple of my friends who also the do the hula hoop channel. If you can hula hoop, you can move those hips, you
Yep,
can Zumba.
for
So, and
sure. Like,
I know and
absolutely.
Twan, correct us. Is it the first 5 or 7 days of the month for the hula hoop
First,
challenge?
first 7 days. She does it for the first 7 days of the month.
First 7 days. So yeah. So
Yeah.
make sure, if y'all are interested in that, check out Traces of Twan's live to make sure you're connecting with
Yeah, and
Twan for the hula hoop
congratulations,
challenge.
Tuan, the torchbearer of it all. Congratulations! You even I just realized JC and I share also Wednesday as our short day. Today we took both our shots, and like both of
Yes.
us took our shots today. So it's Wednesday for us too. 52 weeks, 52
That's
makes Tuan the
so
same.
that's so cool,
Woohoo!
Twan. Yeah, 52. It's just,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, Twan, and I know you don't. You ask us not to put you on a pedestal and stuff like that. But many of y'all in this chat, and Twan, you're one of the champions. There's Mia, there's Delilah. Many of our friends in maintenance right now, Taisha, Cookie.
Aisha, yeah, Cookie.
Y'all been in this journey, and y'all taught. If anything that y'all have taught us, that this is a walk. It is I don't even want to say marathon, because technically marathons have finish lines, but this is a walk. This is a lifestyle, and y'all have proven that. And it's just really, so this is why we celebrate you. Y'all are amazing human beings, but at the end of the day, you are proving the endurance of this journey. And
Yep.
that should be highlighted.
Absolutely.
So yeah,
Absolutely. Like I always mention, I think, one's name through it all, apart from you all, because she's one of the first channels I discovered when I started my journey.
right,
And I always tell that, I'm so thankful for her sharing everything online. And that is the reason that I have so much, knowledge. And also it
right,
motivates, especially her movement, like motivates us. And this Zumba challenge is one of those, attempts to get back into the movement and consistency that
right.
we all struggle with it. And this is just an attempt. And I think most of us love dancing, and it's just something, like the right way to do it. And I'm so glad I get to do this with you and all of our
The
community
same.
people.
I think it's,
Yeah,
yeah. I think it's going to be fun, and it's just, yeah, and it's just a way to celebrate, and you can do it. You can just turn while you're washing dishes. You're turning music on, and once you learn to get comfortable with some of these moves, especially the ones that support the core, like not only your abs but also the side, your obliques, and then
yeah,
of course your back. I will say, for those of you with back issues, it will be on my mind to show y'all how you can modify. You may not be able to do like the full salsa move or the merengue, especially if you have back issues or knee issues, but you can just simply do a side step, or
yeah,
the classic grapevine. The classic grapevine
yeah.
will be your best friend when it comes to Zumba, and then this your simple step outs.
Yeah, I think
But
you should
as for,
schedule the
yes,
live, Jane, once you're like
I
done, like
am.
whenever you're free. Just
Yep.
schedule the live for them for the tutorial and the session live, and all the details will be there on your channel, right?
Yes.
Because
Yep. I'm going to
the
talk about the
timings and everything.
modifications and stuff
Yep,
like that. Yep. That's
perfect,
correct.
perfect, perfect. Yeah, I think
What does
like
she say? Let's see. I've been told not to dim my light for the haters to go ahead. If you want to cut, I love you. Oh yeah, you're right, Twan. Twan, shout it to the,
always a
you
sunshine,
know,
Sunray, always
oh
your
yeah.
Sunray.
If our
We are your
creator
Sunrays.
will shout us out, we shout us out. Yeah, exactly. So yeah.
Absolutely, always a
Let's see.
Sunray.
Oh,
Hi,
Pete
Cookie
Meredith,
Pete.
it's so good to see you. And I did get your email, Meredith. We'll be getting in touch with you. So thank you for responding. I did get
Okay.
your email, Peach, and that's for
Okay,
the
who else
behind the
is there?
scenes. So hopefully we'll be able to get that going.
Taisha is there. Okay. Hi. Hi.
Yep.
I think, yeah, I think this. Anything else you want to
I
connect
think
with
that's
this?
the
Like,
biggest thing. We could try to make it a true 30 minutes, but I think that's the
yeah.
biggest thing is we want to encourage people, yeah, to come on. Again, I'm going to do it twice Monday, and then to just kind of show what's going on and everything.
Yep.
And let me turn around.
And
I
if
don't
you
want
have
people
any
to,
questions, the ones who are
yeah.
live, with us right now, if you have any questions, you can put them in the comments in
What's
the
that?
chat, because we can take them up. We have 5-10 minutes left with us before we wrap this up, because we've shared all the details. But yes, Monday is the tutorial. Timings and everything, I think Jane has already told, and she will be scheduling the live and sharing a post, and I will also share
Mhm.
it through my channel so that we are all on the same page, and you can learn about different styles and modifications and everything in between, like end to end. She will take care of it, and she also has a playlist. She's doing really good with the whole thing. I am busy packing and shifting and moving, so uh, I might not be so vocal about it, but I am there with you. I will definitely do it twice a week. That is what I'm committing to. If I do more, I'll let you know.
That'll
And
work. Yeah, I tend
yeah,
to do. And the three time isn't perfect. I'll do. I try to do Monday, and that's mainly because again, our good friend Twan wakes up and gets us up every Monday,
yes,
so I feel
let's
motivated
move
to.
Monday. Yeah, I think she calls it Let's Move Monday or something like
Yeah,
that.
let's do Monday. So I feel,
Hmm.
and then I'll do. I tend to try to do Monday, Wednesday. If I don't do Friday, then I'll do Saturday morning. I'm kind of like you. Like my Monday and Friday one will be more cardio based, but then the Wednesday one will have toning involved, a little bit more toning
Exactly.
and stuff like that.
Perfect.
And then Tuesday, Thursday, that's when I kind of focus on my strength training. So
Strength
it's
training.
more,
Yeah,
there
I
will be
think
a
that
little
that
bit of cardio I do, but mainly strength training. Yeah.
that work, that is what I am also looking at, because Sundays will be absolutely chill. I will not do anything on Sunday. Maybe my
Yeah.
vibration plate, but not anything else. I want to enjoy Sunday. But 6 days is what I've divided to strength and cardio, like different days, and this works very well with the whole plan. But you
Right.
guys can customize it as per your convenience, and Jane and I are there to help you out. But
Right. And there's a lot
let's
of
let's
channels, and yeah, there's a lot of channels that have anywhere from 5 minutes, like single song exercises, or if you just want to do the warm up, right? And
Yep.
then they go up to 50 minutes. What I will say to all of it, a warm up is good, and that's even maybe just a walk, walk in place. A warm up is always good, and you definitely have to do a cool down. You gotta make sure you stretch those muscles and get that cool down in. I know a couple of us on our channels have talked about that recently, the importance of cool down and stretching afterwards. And then have your water. You will need and want your water with you. And then there was something
Yeah,
else I was going to mention.
keep your electrolytes, a towel, like a hand
Yeah,
towel, or maybe like a dry
yeah, I
towel
have a
that you
hand
can use.
towel.
And
There's one other
if you are
thing I was going to mention.
if you're
Oh,
diabetic, I would also suggest that carry something sweet with you, like at all times, because we don't want your blood sugar to drop. We don't want anything bad to happen, and make sure that you are hydrated, and you have your supplies in place in case you need them.
yeah. And then if you have an opportunity to do this, that's what I was going to mention. If you have an opportunity to do this in person, go in person.
Yeah,
You know,
for sure.
I
If
started,
it,
so when I started Zumba back before, I did an in-person class. It was when I was doing Weight Watchers. I had started Weight Watchers in January, but I just wanted to focus on getting the portion control stuff down. And then by March of that year, I was doing, now this was in my 30s, mid 30s, so it was a little bit different. But by March of that year in 2012, I was doing in-person Zumba. I started out, like I said, 3 days a week. Back then I did um, Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday. And then, by the time I had, lost the weight and things like that, I was doing, 4 or 5 times a week. I loved it so much. But yeah, start off 2 to 3 times a week. Your duration, as Mani has stated, and we've written in the post, anywhere from 5 to 50 minutes. Pick your poison, and
yep.
then have fun. That's
Yeah,
kind
just
of
have fun.
what I
Like,
would
have
say.
fun while at it. Like, we are enjoying our wellness journey. Enjoy this also. It's part of that. And I think Tuan's
Oh,
asking a
Tuan had a
question.
question. So
Yeah.
Um,
I don't
that's a good
I don't like
question.
how YouTube is change. I'll just read the question aloud. I don't like how YouTube is changing to using tags. Do you know if we have the option to change it?
So I think right
Um,
now there, I'll go into the why and Hermione, if you have, because I feel like you do get one change every so many days, but
yep,
the at the end of the day, they're doing it to help prevent copycats, because I guess there's been, because the display name, anybody can have the same display name,
yep,
unfortunately, and I guess there's been a lot of reported copying of channels as a result,
yep.
because people sometimes don't pay attention to the handle, so they're trying to crack down on that. And so, and then Hermione, if you can get it, if you know about how often, if people can change it, they just have to be mindful, because I don't think you can do it often. Your
Yeah, it's
actual
every
handle.
14 days you can change it.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, as of now, but I think they will change this option once they completely go on the tags, like the handles interface. Because right now it gives us 14 days to change, but like every 14 days you can change your handle. But once it shifts to the whole like only handles, I'm not sure how much time we'll have, because I am sure it'll increase because they want to reduce the copycat and the
Hmm.
duplicity of it all.
Right.
Even I don't like it.
Right.
I also like the name, like my name to be visible rather than my handle. But then I think it's good that people start associating people with their handles rather than like the
Right.
channel handle rather than the username, because people can keep the same username, but handles is unique to each account. Like I can
Right.
keep my name as JC Calamity Jane, but then my handle will always be Stealth Health India. So that is the problem they're trying to solve. The same
Right.
names can be there, but the channel name cannot be same. It is unique to each person.
Right.
Yeah, it
So
turned into a
yeah,
social media lesson.
exactly. Hey, no, it's good. I love when y'all
Yeah,
drop
yeah,
social media hints and stuff, because
yeah,
it helps all of us at the end of the day, right?
yeah, yeah.
So
We are
yeah,
also,
so perfect.
and it's changing every day. Like I'm not even sure that maybe next week they'll come up with some other feature and another. You never
Exactly.
know.
So are there
It's so
any?
dynamic.
Yeah, I forgot to do this. Any questions just about Zumba? Any concerns, questions? Consult with your medical professional if this is something you should be doing. Like I
Yeah,
said, I'll look for some of the Zumba Centao, which is the sitting option, and add that
yep,
to the playlist. I'll show some moves during the tutorial that can happen from a seated
yep,
position. I'll talk about, like, if you do decide to add weights, what the recommendations are, like when to use weights and how to use them. It's going to be similar to if you're walking or running with weights too. You just got to be
yep.
careful.
Hi,
Um,
Tamika.
oh,
Hi,
hi,
Sujoy.
Tamika.
She is Tamika, and Tamika
Hey,
is
Tamika
she.
is she.
These songs are so, these lingos are so catchy. So, like,
Yeah.
whenever Twan does it, I always, because I watch her do it. So, it's very, like, whenever I see Tamika's name, I always sing this.
Oh, I think.
Hi,
Oh, I got.
okay.
Yeah. Hey, so Jay, I sing it too. I think I told you, Tamika, really early on when I was first on board. I would say, I sing it to each of my chickens. I change it for their. I'll start it with "She is Tamika." Like I said, all my chickens know y'all's voices, and then I'll the next line I'll put the chicken's name, whichever chicken is by me. I'll put the chicken's
Okay.
name. But yeah, they know all of y'all's voices. Like I said, chickens can remember up to 100 faces, and they recognize voices. So they'll. Should you ever come to Calamity James Farm, they will know all of you.
I'm waiting for you to get goats, and then maybe I'll visit you. I
Yeah,
want you to have goats.
I love goats.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had goats as a kid, and I always say goats are either the smartest animal alive or the stupidest animal alive, because they would always. We had mulberry trees, and they love mulberry trees and leaves.
Ah,
So we had them in a different area. We'd keep them in a pen in a different area, but they would always get either caught on something, or something would happen. So then we would
okay.
move them to the mulberry trees, and of course, nothing would happen. So I think they
Yeah.
basically had us trained to do what they wanted, where they wanted to be. So, but
I
goats were fun.
Yeah, goats
So
would
yeah,
be fun, definitely. I would watch them
yeah,
too, and I would want to visit you too after that.
right,
All right. I don't think there are
exactly.
any other questions in the chat.
No, yep,
We can wrap this up. And
yeah.
yeah, Nightbot is saying thank you for stopping by. If you're new here, please, like, share and subscribe to both our channels. And you can type in hashtag wellness for my channel,
Yep.
and Stealth India. And for JC Calamity Jane, type in hashtag chickens to
That's
share your
chicken.
channel
Hmm.
link. Yeah,
Yep.
to share your channel link, and we'll definitely check your channel out in case we haven't yet. And you all have a good day or good night.
Yes.
And we look forward to joining you in the Zumba challenge, the
Yeah. See you
Zumba
in this.
December
Yep.
challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See you in
Jane, please go ahead.
December. See you December 1st for the two. Again, December 1st, 5:30 Eastern time, 8 p.m. Eastern time will be the live tutorials. And everybody who is celebrating Thanksgiving, enjoy your family, enjoy your friends, and enjoy enjoy the food. Just be mindful, but know the next meal you have will be a different choice. The next day will
Yeah.
be a different choice. Go out and walk, stay hydrated, but enjoy one another, each other, and the food.
Absolutely. Like, happy holidays, you all. We don't have Thanksgiving here, but it looks very festive, and I can see
Hmm.
people enjoying and being worried also about the food. I think Grace is sharing what she's eating on the cruise she's on, and how she's being mindful and she's also working
Yes.
out. But then, you can always keep a balance, and even if you splurge 1 or 2 days, it's not going to spoil
Hmm.
your progress for the
It's
six,
not.
8 months that you've put in. Even if you've put in 2 months or 1 month, please, 1 or 2 days won't spoil it. Just get back on track once you're done with the festivals. But then, yes, if you can be mindful, do that. And we are all here rooting for you. And all the best. Have
Yep.
fun, happy dancing, and happy holidays. Bye
Take care.
bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Here we go. Now, how do I end it? There we go, right there.